Hey students, this video is to help you with experiment 2, in particular filling out the data tables. At this point, you should have picked 3 batteries from part. I chose one battery, and that was the copper and iron battery that was in experiment 1. You could pick any 3 batteries that you'd like that were that you think might be the most efficient. So I picked copper and iron, and we're going to use this table 5.3 to help us fill out the chart, just like we did in class. So we have copper and iron. We're from my graph, and you can see copper is the third one down, and iron is near the bottom. So copper is higher, so it's going to gain electrons. So we're going to go to battery 1. So you'll do this for your particular battery. Copper was higher, and iron was our second one, was lower. Copper and iron. The battery I chose, I could put that here just so we could reminder, was copper and iron. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get the voltage potential, the biggest volts that copper could produce from our chart. And that's going to be right here. Whoops. That's going to be number 0.34, and it's a positive number. Remember, this first one, no matter what, is always going to be positive. So positive 0.34. And make sure you include the units, which is a V. And our second number, no matter what it says on the chart, is going to be negative. And for iron, it's negative 0.44. So we're going to have a negative 0.44. And to make sure we include the V for volts. The next part is our theoretical calculation, which is really subtracting these two numbers. So I'm going to take my 0.34 volts minus a minus 0.44. So it's really just adding 0.44 volts equals, and then you'll put that in your calculator, and which we should see is 0.78 volts. All right, so make sure you show your work and include your final answer. One more step, and we're going to find out how efficient it is. This is our theoretical, the most we'd expect, 0.78. Now, from experiment 1, I wrote down the number that we measured in the lab as 0.609. So I'll scroll down. My experimental is 0.609. I'm going to divide that by my theoretical, 0.78. And then I'm going to hit equal, so 0.609 divided by 0.78 in my calculator gets me 0.78. I'm going to multiply that number by 100, and my final answer will be 78%. All right, so it's 78% efficient. I'll complete this for the next 2 batteries, the other 2 that I picked, and then I'll compare which one had the biggest number, was the most efficient. All right, I hope you found this helpful. Good luck completing the lab.